Hello world, this is Edward Bevilacqua at, where are we? Novum-U at WellCare. And today we have a special event. This is, I think, the, probably in the last 5-6 years, the 10th person to do Mark Antony's speech, all 16 of the memorizations. And I promised the women at the class at Florence McClure that I would tape it, and it's a historic thing. So Alissa is going to come up here in a minute to recite Mark Antony's speech, which she's been practicing and ready to do. But first, we're going to have Travis come up. And what are you going to do, Travis?
I'm going to recite the purple cow and the red woman.
Okay, so Travis is going to do those. Anybody else have anything? Richard? Got anything? Not today? Okay, cool. So, Alissa is the first woman in the history of the universe from Florence McClure that has actually gotten to this program. We have a very historic program at Florence McClure that the Department of Corrections are really trying to help women there have the tools they need to move forward. And Alissa is the very first woman who's actually not finished at Florence McClure, but who's actually made it here. So I think there was 4 women before you got out. 4 women got out before her, but none of them got this far. So she made it, and so she deserves some special recognition for that. There we go. Good. Okay. And let's see, when does Jasmine get out? Friday. So we have Jasmine, and then Sunday is Sylvia. Okay, and then next week is Carrie, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it's actually next week, Sunday, and then the week after.
Okay. You don't think Sylvia gets out this Sunday?
Not this Sunday, the next Sunday.
I thought it was April 2nd.
No, it's switched to
9th? So, okay, cool.
9th.
Okay, good. All right, so Travis, why don't you come up? And I will say action. Okay. Chris is going to do quiet on the set. Do you know how to do the count?
1, 3.
So you got to go 3, 2,
Okay.
and then point, not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Got to give a thumbs up. You need to stand up. Move. There you go. See yourself in the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
My name is Travis Johnson. I'm going to
Wait.
Cortisol everywhere. Cortisol everywhere.
There we go. Okay, good. Smile. Thumbs up. Okay. Action.
Quiet on the set.
3, 2.
My name is Travis Johnson. I'm going to recite the purple cow and the red wheelbarrow. I never saw a purple cow. I hope to never see one.
I never hope.
I never hope to see one. But I could tell you anyhow, I'd rather see one than be one. I'd rather see than be one.
Okay, do it from the top.
My name is Travis Johnson. I'm going to recite the purple cow and the red wheelbarrow. I never saw a purple cow. I never hope to see one. But I could tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one.
Good job.
Red wheelbarrow. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rainwater beside the white chickens.
Okay, do it from the top.
So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rainwater beside the white chickens.
Good job.
Your turn.
Okay. Okay, here comes Alissa.
Lost your sense of humor. Okay, do I have to stare at this camera? Because
No.
okay.
And look through the
Welcome.
camera.
You can do it.
She knows, she's, this is up. Okay. You want to say hi to women? How was your, you want to talk about Medicaid?
No. Hey, everybody. Me, I'm here. This is totally different than in there, just so you're well aware for when you get out.
How's it using the computer?
The computers are awesome. No Facebook, but you know, it's cool. It's fun. All right. All right. Fuck it.
We're
Action.
everywhere.
Why don't you say?
3, 2,
My name is Alissa, and I will recite Mark Antony's speech. Friends, Romans, countrymen, their ears. Man, sorry, I'm nervous. Okay.
Cortisol. Brings it to a whole new level when the camera's there.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, and there's way more people. I don't know, not one of you. So
Well, welcome to our class.
thank you. Thank you. Okay. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
I come.
Yes, okay. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after us. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you. Man, this is different up here. Okay, sorry. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, then this was it was a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it. He hath brought many captives home. Huh?
Here under leave of Brutus.
Oh, I missed a whole spot. Here under leave of Brutus and the rest, and Brutus is an honorable man, so are you all. So are they all honorable men. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? For when the poor hath cried, Caesar hath so. For when the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see on the Lupercal, I thrice presented him with a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, he's an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts. And men have lost their reason. Bear with me. I'm in the coffin, my heart is in the coffin here with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me. Yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now lies he there, with none so poor to do him reverence. O masters, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who you all know are honorable men. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead to wrong myself and you than I will wrong such honorable men. See, here's a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet, 'tis his will. But the commons hear this testament, which, pardon me, I do not mean to read. And they would go and kiss dead Caesar's wounds, and dip their napkins in his sacred blood, ye beg a hair of him for memory, bequeathing it as a rich legacy unto their issue. Have patience, gentle friends, I must not read this. It does not meet you know how Caesar loved you. You are not wood, you are not stones, but men, and being men, hearing the will of Caesar, it will inflame you, it will make you mad. 'Tis good you know not that you were his heirs, for if you should, oh, what would come of it? Will you be patient? Will you stay a while? I overshot myself to tell you of it. I fear I wrong honorable men whose daggers stab Caesar, I do fear it. Whose daggers stab Caesar, I do fear it. Yes, you will compel me. Then to read the will? Then make a ring about the corpse of Caesar, and let me show you him who made the will. Shall I descend, and will you give me leave? If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all do know this mantle. I remember the first time ever Caesar put it on. 'Twas a summer's evening in his tent. That day he overcame the nervy. Look, in this place, ran Cassius' dagger through. See what a rent the envious Casca made? Through this, the well-beloved Brutus stabbed. And as he plucked his cursed steel away, mark how the blood of Caesar followed it, rushing out of doors to be resolved, if Brutus so unkindly knocked or no. For Brutus, as you all know, was Caesar's angel. Judge, O you gods, how dearly Caesar loved him. This was the most unkindest cut of all. For when the noble Caesar saw him stab, in gratitude more strong than traitor's arms, quite vanquished him, then burst his mighty heart. And in this mantle, muffling his face, even at the base of Pompey's statue, which all the while ran with blood, great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall was this, my countrymen. Then you and I and all of us fell down, while this bloody treason flourished above us. Oh, now you weep. I perceive you feel a dint of pity. These are gracious drops. Kind souls, what weep you when you, but behold, our Caesar's vesture wounded. Look you here, here's himself, marred as you see with traitors. Good friends, sweet friends, let me not stir you up with the sudden flood of mutiny. They that have done this deed are honorable. They that have done this deed are honorable. What private griefs they have, alas, I know not of, that made them do it. They are wise and honorable, and will, no doubt, with reasons answer you. I come not, friends, to steal away your hearts. I am no orator as Brutus is. But as you know me all, a plain, blunt man, that they know full well that gave me public leave to speak of him. For I have neither wit, nor words, nor worth, action, nor utterance, nor the power of speech to stir men's blood. Oh, I only speak right on. Show you sweet Caesar. Oh, I tell you that you yourselves do know. Show you sweet Caesar's wounds, poor dumb mouths, and bid them speak for me. But were I Brutus, and Brutus Antony, there were an Antony that would ruffle your spirits, and put a tongue in every wound of Caesar's that should move the stones of Rome to rise a mutiny.
Good job.
Wait. Bye, guys.
Okay. How was that?
Very good.
Very impressive.
She will watch that for now until the ending of her days, and her kids will do it. So that is in this book that everyone has a chance to earn here. You just have to do the first two, Red Wheelbarrow and Purple Cow. You have your book still?
Yeah, it's in my purse.
Okay, good. So that's what you have to look forward to. So, great job, Alissa.
Very good.
Very good job. What were you going to say, Robert? You kept eyeballing it.
I thought the 600 was hard.
I don't.
Oh, Charge the Light Brigade?
Yeah,
What I
it starts a lot.
Oh,
I don't.
well, guess what? You're going to be doing it too. You just have to work at it, not quit. Don't believe you can't do
I
it.
don't
Huh?
Absolutely.
think so. I don't want to. do
I mean, we're.
Why?
it, 'cause I don't.
Why not?
I just don't.
You're just afraid. You can do it. You can do
I
it.
don't want to go that far.
Why?
That's not the length. That's not my goal. That's not the length that I'm.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Don't sell yourself short. I have faith in you. I believe in you, Robert. You might not believe in you, but I do.
Not like that.
Okay, cool. So, you ready to do another one?
No, what?
It's just,
Hey,
it's just not my goal.
Okay, no, I got it. I got it. Okay, next, Richard. What do you want to do? Okay, good. So Richard is also in the house. And if we had Alissa here, we'd have a real camera problem. Come on over. There. All right.
Smile.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Slide on the set.
3, 2.
My name is Richard Sobers, and I'm going to do the tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wing dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And as thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet, what the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the oh, shit. I messed up. Can I start over?
Sure.
All right. Man, it's been a minute since we've been up here. All right.
Keep your chin down. Look into the camera.
Okay.
Slide on the set.
3, 2.
My name is Richard, and I'm going to recite the tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wing dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And as thy heart began to beat, what dread hand, and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp? There is deadly terror's clasp. When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the land make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what a mortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry?
Good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to do one, Chris?
No. I don't want to get showed out.
You don't want to do it for
The
the,
last one.
okay. You don't want to do it for the guys that,
I'll do one tomorrow.
okay, good,
I'll
cool,
do one tomorrow.
excellent,
Absolutely.
great, good. Okay, so how are you feeling?
The smaller ones are okay, but the one she did.
Hey, when they started, how was the red wheelbarrow?
I'm
It was all difficult and it gets easier.
Yeah,
Make mistakes, but you fight through them and get it done.
yeah, so.
Seeing that was inspiring.
She quoted the Bible.
When?
How many
Just
words
now.
is that?
That was a lot.
It's just not.
That was almost 1,000 words. That was almost 1,000 words,
It's just
973 words.
Very.
Huh?
I'm impressed.
So do you want to do Hamlet soliloquy? Still, what?
That's,
What?
That's like saying I own a galaxy or something. No.
Okay. Okay, so thank you, world, for being there. This has been live on YouTube for the whole world. There could be 1 million people watching. Name 3.
Barack Obama.
No, he's not watching.
He could.
Okay, can somebody say cut?
Cut.
Donald